going on YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice, because that is my nickname. I appreciate you guys for watching this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right about now, as it does help these videos get out to the public and my channel to grow overall. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly, and I post every single day if I can, and turn on post notifications too, so you do not miss a single one of those videos that I post. It is only right, you guys. If I would have told you in the offseason that the Tennessee Titans signing Ryan Tannehill to be their backup quarterback to start the season was going to be one of the 3 best free agent signings in the league this year, you would look at me like I'm cuckoo. Yes, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? You would look at me like I am smoking crack, okay? But guess what? That's the reality and the world we live in today. The Tennessee Titans are in the AFC title game facing Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs on the road in Kansas City. Now, I'm going to preview and break down this game for you guys. Listen, these two teams met earlier in the season. The Titans barely squeaked by the Kansas City Chiefs. They won by 3 points. I believe the score was 35-32, something like that. It was a weird type of game. The Titans, they got a fumble. They returned it for a touchdown. They blocked a field goal. The Chiefs had 2 special teams whiffs, and it cost them on the road. It was Patrick Mahomes' first game back from injury. He absolutely balled out. I believe he had over 400 yards on the day in that game. He absolutely balled out, but it didn't matter because the Chiefs defense let them down in that game. They let Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry, throw and run all over them. But ever since that Tennessee Titans game, this Kansas City Chiefs team has not lost. They went to Foxborough and got a W. They just annihilated the sorry old Houston Texans that were so overrated. Bill O'Brien, his sorry play call. I feel so bad for Deshaun Watson. But again, we're not talking about Deshaun Watson here. We're talking about the fact that the Kansas City Chiefs, down 24-0, went on a 51-7 run to win that game, 51-31. Midway through the second quarter, that defense, it bunkered down. That offense, it said, we're not losing this game. Okay? And I think this is going to be a great game. These are 2 teams that are really well coached. These are 2 teams that have great players, and I can't wait to see this matchup. Now, I will say this about the Titans. They're the perfect team to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. For this reason, because they love to run the football. And the Chiefs' run defense, I understand the Chiefs' defense is playing better these last couple weeks, but guys, this Chiefs defense is 26th against the run. Now, the Houston Texans up 24-0. You would think that, we should try to run the football. We should try to establish the running game. Nope, it did not happen. The Houston Texans, Carlos Hyde had 13 carries for 44 yards. And I like Carlos Hyde a lot, but guys, he's not Derrick Henry, okay? Derrick Henry, this is strength against weakness here. The last couple weeks for Derrick Henry, I'm going to read you some stats. The last couple games for Derrick Henry, he's had 88 yards rushing, 159 yards rushing, 149 yards rushing, 103 yards rushing, 86 yards rushing, 211 yards rushing, 182 yards rushing, and 95 rushing yards versus the great Ravens defense last week. No one has been able to figure out Derrick Henry. And the Tennessee Titans, they've proven to you guys that they will stick with the run if you cannot stop it. Mike Vrabel, he's not a dummy. He does what works best. I see coaches time and time again stray away from the running game when it's clearly working, when they clearly have great running backs and they just don't use them. Nope. Mike Vrabel says, no mercy. We're going to run that football, and we're going to run the football down your throat. And also, off of play action, Ryan Tannehill is one of the best quarterbacks in football. Ever since week 7, Ryan Tannehill has been the hottest quarterback in football. And I used a baseball analogy last week. Ryan Tannehill, right now, the way he's playing, reminds me of a hitter in the batter's box that is just not missing fastballs. Meaning, his deep throws, 9 times out of 10, when I see that throw come out of his hands, if it's a deep pass, I sort of expect it to be complete. Because Ryan Tannehill, his deep ball throwing has maybe been the best in football this year. That 45-yard touchdown they threw to open up the game versus the Ravens, that was a thing of beauty. Ryan Tannehill, listen, the Tennessee Titans know what he is. He's a pretty solid quarterback. He's a better quarterback than he was in Miami. He's got a strong arm, and he loves to throw the deep ball. But Ryan Tannehill's not Aaron Rodgers. He's not Patrick Mahomes. He's not an elite quarterback. The Tennessee Titans will not ask Ryan Tannehill to throw the football 30 or 40 times unless they absolutely need him to. They just ask him to be a game manager plus more, meaning, okay, don't go lose the game for us, Ryan Tannehill, but okay, 3 or 4 plays, we're going to ask you to have to throw these kill shots versus these defenses, okay? Ryan Tannehill, when he's been asked to make the big throws, 9 times out of 10, he makes those big throws. They got A.J. Brown, Corey Davis, some really good tight ends, and Derrick Henry to run the football, and a pretty good offensive line. Not to mention Ryan Tannehill is a threat to run the football with his legs. He had a rushing touchdown versus the Baltimore Ravens. And another thing I will say is this. If you have a great running game, you can keep Patrick Mahomes on the sideline. So if Derrick Henry and this Titans offense is up early and they control the clock, they have a chance to upset the Kansas City Chiefs if they control the time of possession, because Patrick Mahomes in that offense, they cannot score points watching them from the bench. And again, the Kansas City Chiefs run defense, it's very, very shaky. So I would not be shocked if Derrick Henry just by himself finds a way to carry the Tennessee Titans over the top in this game. I would not be shocked at all. The Titans definitely have a shot to win this game, no doubt. The unique thing about the Kansas City Chiefs is they are not out of any game, okay? Listen, I understand the Houston Texans coaching staff was absolutely terrible in that Houston Texans game. I get it. Bill O'Brien, he's terrible. Romeo Crennel, he made no adjustments. Their coaching staff is awful. If you ask me, the Houston Texans lost that game more than the Chiefs wanted. But guys, what team in the NFL do you know that can be down 24-0 and not panic? I mean, it almost seemed as like the Chiefs were like, okay, yeah, we can make it for this deficit. If we just get a couple breaks, we can get back in this game. They went on a 51-7 run. People fail to realize that last year, I know Kareem Hunt is gone, but this offense, they have pretty much the same parts as last year. It was one of the 5 best offenses we've ever seen. And listen, I don't care how good your defense is. I said this in my Green Bay Packers versus San Francisco 49ers preview video. If Aaron Rodgers is throwing perfect footballs, you cannot defend that. The same thing goes with Patrick Mahomes. There's just certain throws he can make to where it doesn't matter about the tight coverage. It doesn't matter what defense you run. You just can't seem to figure out this guy at times. Patrick Mahomes, he might be the best player in football. And listen, the Kansas City Chiefs beat themselves a lot early in that Texans game, okay? But if you just take away the muff punts, the fumbles and the turnovers and the drop passes, the Houston Texans really only scored 17 points in that game. The Kansas City Chiefs played championship level defense after their offense started getting things going. So with all that being said, I'm going to pick the Kansas City Chiefs to win this game 20-27. I think they're going to win this game 20-27. Listen, I think there's going to be a natural letdown by the Chiefs offense to a certain extent, because usually if you score 50 points one week, you're naturally going to come down to earth the very next week. If you have an all-time great performance one week, usually the next week is pretty hard to duplicate that just emotionally, okay? However, I think the Kansas City Chiefs offense is good enough to score at least 27 points versus this Titans defense. I understand the Titans have a great running game. I understand Ryan Tannehill is playing very well. I understand their defense is playing pretty good too. But guys, I just feel that the Kansas City Chiefs, it's just going to be hard to outscore them. And listen, it comes down to the quarterbacks for me. And I believe Patrick Mahomes is just flat out so much better than Ryan Tannehill. He'll find a way to win this game, whether it be with his legs or his arm, okay? And the Titans are well coached. I believe they're going to find some success running the football with Derrick Henry. However, I think that home crowd is going to be a huge difference. The fact that the Titans are playing their 3rd straight playoff road game is going to be very tough. It's going to be tough for them to win a 3rd straight road game on the road. There's a reason why the New York Football Giants were the last team to win as a wild card team almost a decade ago, okay? I just think Patrick Mahomes will find a way to win. And I believe that the Titans offense, as good as it is, if the Chiefs play their game, the Titans just cannot beat them. And listen, I think the Kansas City Chiefs might start this game off pretty fast, okay? Because, listen, if the Kansas City Chiefs get up 10 points or 17 points early on, if the score is like 7-0, 10-0, 13-0, then the Tennessee Titans' ability to run the football is going to at least be somewhat eliminated, because you can only run the football so much when you're down double digits, okay? So, I just have a feeling that the Kansas City Chiefs, they're just as well coached as the Tennessee Titans. They have better players than the Tennessee Titans, and I believe Patrick Mahomes and that home crowd is going to be the difference. I got the Kansas City Chiefs winning this game 27-20. I don't see this being a blowout just because the Titans, they're so well coached and they run the football so well that they're not a team that's going to get blown out. That's just not how they operate. But again, I believe the Kansas City Chiefs will advance to the Super Bowl, and Patrick Mahomes will show you guys once again why he is the reigning league MVP. Be sure to comment where you agree with me and disagree with me. Love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. A fun fact about me is I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world. I want to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. Kind of like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. You get the point. Okay, I want to do sports, television, and radio for a full living once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. So the best thing you guys can do to just help me continue to grow as a young broadcaster is to just share this channel with all your friends, because potentially if this channel really gets somewhere, I want to start my own network, okay? Or potentially if it doesn't, or if I fall a little bit short, I want to go into a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. So the best thing you guys can do to just flat out just help me grow as a broadcaster, help me learn, get other people hip to this channel, just share this channel with all your friends, share this channel on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And once again, guys, just share this channel with everyone you know. Get everyone hipped and watching these videos. Get my voice out there and heard. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I really do. Have a God blessed day. Stay motivated, you guys, and I'm out.